Okay, hello everybody. I just wanted to share with you some of my thoughts on Diablo 3 here. Um, I'm on Act 3 Inferno right now, and just in case there were those of you wanting to know what Diablo 3 was like, well, I can tell you it's basically just about getting the best items and still dying a lot on Inferno. That's basically Diablo 3. It's a huge item check, and even when you have the best items, well, maybe not when you have the best items, but even when you have just good items, you still die like a bastard. Ah, crap. Woohoo! It's about using cheesy tactics, basically. You can go through hell using just any old tactic, but once you get to Inferno, you basically forced to use lame tactics in order to beat stuff. Especially like this boss up here. This boss is probably a little bit too fast for me. So I'm going to have to kind of kite around him a little bit here. If I can get rid of these guys here. Oh shit, here comes another guy. Basically, whoa, a little leg there. Basically, I'm just kind of killing one guy at a time. And that's kind of how I had to progress. Ever since I hit Act 2 in Inferno, that's basically what I had to do. Well, Act 2 wasn't so bad, actually, but it's definitely once I hit Act 3, I basically had to just kill like one enemy at a time and progress that way. And I had to use cheesy tactics like, you know, catching them. This is a great skill when you're a demon hunter. The Hungering Arrow, you can catch enemies around corners, and sometimes they won't come after you. But it's just total cheese. I killed Belial using an exploit during like a second phase. Not totally, but during his second phase, there's an exploit where you lock him. You know, you can lock him in place and just kind of shoot him that way. It's really, you know, what they did was they made it so hard that you're forced to kind of exploit the game. And that's probably my biggest complaint. Just absolutely infuriating some of the enemies. Oh god, here's another one. Here's another one. Gotta see if I can do this. Can I get away with this? Will he let me get away with this? Apparently not. Whoa, boy. What about this? I can't see if I'm hitting him. I'm trying to hear if I'm hitting him or not. Man. Well, at least he's out of my hair. See, things like that. Well, maybe I could have killed that guy with a lot of deaths. I mean, I had to do that for some guys. But, you know, it's just not worth the time. And a lot of people who actually got as far as I'm getting in Inferno, you know, they had the benefits of a much longer invincibility mode here, which essentially is what this skill is right here. And they also, some of them used several exploits to actually get this far. But if you're going to get this far just normally, unless you have godly items somehow, it's just, you know, tedious as hell. Tedious is not really fun for me. I mean, it can be done, but is it fun? The question is, at the end of the day, is it really fun? Is Diablo 3 really fun? Well, it's kind of fun, but it's certainly not as fun as it could be. Let's identify some rare pants. Oh, well, that sucks. It has some of the old Diablo 2 and Diablo 1 charm. But they screwed up in a lot of ways where they shouldn't have screwed up. There's really no excuse for a lot of their screw-ups. I'll give you a quick example. After holy crap, here he comes. They went backwards, basically, on some things. You know, some things that Diablo 2 did right, they did wrong for some reason. It's like they reinvented the wheel and came out with a square. And I can point to no better example than the skill system. Diablo 2 had a fairly coherent skill system that allowed for a lot of diverse builds and a lot of customization. Well, they just threw that all out in the trash. I mean, it worked pretty well, and they just threw it out. They just threw it in the trash and said, nope, we're doing this. So instead of that, you only have 6 skills that you can have at any one time. You load them up into your little skill slots here, and you bind them to a key. And this creates for a lot of problems because, well, in some cases, like let's say I want to use, like a skill, an attack skill on what I have this binded to, X. No, I have it binded to C on my keyboard. So if I had this as an attack skill and I wanted to press C and attack somebody, it's just kind of awkward to do for me. As I mean, you know, you have to click the mouse or point the mouse in a certain direction, click C, and then at the same time, well, this is probably this is just how I have my keyboard configured. Some people do it differently, but if I want to use my mouse button to attack, and mouse button is also to move, by the way, so you have to hold shift to not move and attack, and so to switch between that and holding down C, it's just kind of weird. It's you know, Diablo 2 had it done right. You switched to the skill, loaded it up, and you used either your left or right mouse button to fire it off. And that worked fine. I could do, you know, some pretty agile movement with in Diablo 2, but why did they do it this way? This is stupid. I mean, and another thing is, you're going to be switching. I mean, I switch around my skills all the time, because you have to deal with different situations, especially when you're under the gun in Inferno. I gotta rearrange my skills to deal with, you know, different type of stuff, like a boss. You know, if I'm gonna fight a boss, I'll probably load up a different skill than I would to, say, you know, try to kite around a nasty, unique monster, or, you know, whatever. But every time you switch around the skills, you have to do that manually. You can't, like, assign a skill set to a macro and then switch between, you know, push a button and load up that skill set, and push a button and load up another skill set, you know. I mean, you could still have the cooldown and everything, but, you know, why can't I just bind a key to do something like that? Why do I have to do it all manually? It's like they weren't thinking when they set this thing up. And, oh god, what do I say about the difficulty? Oh, well, actually, I was still on the skills, yeah. They changed these skills around. You know, it's just, all you have is, you have categories, and, well, that doesn't really matter too much. It's really incoherent, but anyway, for the skills, you just have the skill, and then you have a different rune that modifies the skill slightly in most cases. And the problem with this is it really cuts down on, you know, you don't pump up the skill with skill points and make it stronger, you know, incrementally. Instead, you just have, you know, one different rune. And the idea might have worked, however, half of these, well, actually 80% of these things aren't really viable. I mean, or at least they're not viable compared to the other ones. And as far as Inferno goes, like elemental Arrow, everybody uses nether tentacles. The only one really that's viable, the other one is ball lightning. Those two are pretty much the only ones you want to use. The other ones are just kind of dumb. I've tried that. That's dumb. You know, I mean, so it makes it really, it makes the game where everybody's using the same stuff, probably using the same equipment, or almost the same equipment, and pretty much the same skill sets. So, you know, so much for their grand scheme to make things more diverse, that they did quite the opposite. Diablo 2 had way more diverse options than this stinking game. That's, you know, that's where they went backwards again. You know, you'd think with all the hype they would have done something better, but they didn't. So I'm actually trying to, I just want you to see the pain involved in trying to progress in Act 3 Inferno. And I'm using a Demon Hunter. This is certainly the most overpowered class. I didn't start using the Demon Hunter when they, you know, were really overpowered with a 3-second smoke screen, but he's still probably the best class to solo Inferno, because he has a lot of, you know, he's quick and ranged and has ways to avoid damage completely. I basically can't take a hit. It's kind of worthless to stack armor and resistances to take like one more hit. You know, you just better off just not getting hit, and that's about it. And my damage without, this is with sharpshooter, which boosts the damage a lot for a one shot. But without this, my damage is about 36,000 without sharpshooter. It's respectable. I mean, it's not the best. My stuff is not the best, but I mean, you'd think with adequate gear things would be easier than they are, but they really aren't. It's really slow and painful. And I'm just, you know, trying not to get hit once. Basically, I stand out of the range of the enemies and just snipe them from, whoa, from a distance. And, oh, another thing, I'll tell you, the visual range, it feels like I have tunnel vision here, especially. See, now I can see quite a bit because of the angle, of the 3D angle that this camera is set up here. I can see a lot more above me than I can below me. Things below me tend to kind of creep up out of nowhere. And it's pretty sad that they have, you know, real-time 3D graphics here, and they don't let you zoom out. They don't let you change the camera angle, so you can't, like, see what's going on here. You know, what's the point of that? I mean, at least let me zoom out a little, or like, let me see the enemies a little bit farther away than, you know, before they're, you know, up on my, you know, on my person here. I mean, there's some enemies that just charge in like a split second and they'll hit you, you know, just out of nowhere. Really frustrating, and the fact that you can't see them beforehand is even more frustrating. So, I mean, there should be a skill or something to, you know, see enemies on the map here before you can see them on your main screen or something like that. That would have been clever, but no, they weren't too clever when they did things here, apparently. Let's see, where we got a shrine. See, it shows the shrines here. Why can't it show the damn enemies here? You see, I'm creeping up. I don't want to run into a huge horde of creatures. So, okay, there's probably one more thing right here that I need to destroy. I'm destroying the ballistas here. So, I don't want to creep up and then run into a huge nasty boss pack and have to deal with that. Fortune Shrine has, so what's the point? I'm not going to kill anything. Maybe I'm going, nope, I'm going the right way. I gotta be. I see just one or two enemies. That's about all. Whoa! I hit the wrong button. Okay. Still not, see, because I constantly have to reconfigure my controls to deal with different situations. I'm still waiting. A lot of times I forget what button to push. Oh, oh, that's right. I trapped that guy over there. Ah, ha, ha. That's funny. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Now I'm out of things. Oh, boy. Maybe I can kill one or two. Oh, shit. No, it's that guy. No, I can't kill that guy. Alright, well, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's gonna go to town. Looks like they're gonna go to town on me, though. Woo! Let's see if they'll let me do this, or will they follow me? Oh, they're gonna follow me.
I'm still waiting.
Ugh. Okay, well, let's try. I tell you what. I know what we do. Real cute. Oh, that's nice. They're camping me out. And you ask yourself, is this fun? Oh yeah, and if you die a bunch of times in a row, then it takes you a while to revive yourself, so you gotta wait, like, you know, 30 seconds, and the counter keeps going up. My stuff is broken. I mean, it's just tedium. It could have been, you know, they had like this obsession with making it really, really tedious, and, you know, you had to, I don't know, pray to the gods of the, you know, random number generator or whatever, or buy gold, or I don't know what you had to do. I don't know what you had to do, what they wanted you to do, but they really, you know, they wanted you to feel pain, I guess. They wanted you to feel their pain. Boy, I could tell you. That's great. I did push the button. I did push the little smoke screen button, but I lagged, apparently. I guess I should have pushed it before I went out there. They wanted you to feel their pain. I can tell you, I'm feeling it right now. Okay, well, now, alright. Let's see. I destroyed one up there. There has to be one right here, I'm pretty sure. Because of the extreme time involved in killing enemies, I don't want to go too far over here. I want to just go to where I have to go and then get the hell out. Ah, man, I couldn't even see that thing. I knew it was coming, I couldn't see it. You gotta be pretty quick with a smoke screen here to avoid getting killed. But, does it look fun to you? I don't know. Now, you can, if you're rich enough, you can get enough stuff to, like, you know, take these guys on. But, I mean, you gotta be really rich, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know how they do it, quite frankly. The game's only been out a little while, and people have millions of gold. And I know some of them got there because they used some exploits that have now been patched. And apparently, what the hell, man, that was laggy. Apparently, you're supposed to play this game a certain way and only a certain way, which is another mark against it. Yeah, I went for a long time without doing any, like, magic find, like, farming. You know, I just went from one act to another, and, you know, I didn't go back and farm any bosses or anything. But they made it that way, so you kind of have to do that. And, you know, that's another thing I don't really like is... They want you to play a certain way, and they make it so you have to play that certain way. You have to magic find champions and stuff like that. Like this guy. Yay. Oh, I got lucky there. This guy's probably killable. Oh, he has reflect damage. Oh, God. Ouch. And he has that. I'm just gonna... Oh, my God. Oh. Well. Huh. Okay, well, let's see here. Well, maybe... I tell you what I'm gonna do, okay? Like I said, you gotta be cheesy at some point here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some specialized gear for running around, and then I'm going to go see where I actually have to go. Then I'll go back and try to get there. So we're going to switch out our gear here. So this gives me a lot more discipline. And gonna get ready here, just wait a little while and then we'll go for it. That lets me cast a lot of smoke screens and I can just kind of run around. Then I see, this is the thing, I have to change my skills up here. These are my skills for just running around. It would be nice if I could do this with a macro or something. Preparation, there we go. So this is my running around option. Wonderful. Wonderful that oh, that's wonderful. Now, if I had cast that before I walked in there, or after I walked in there, I probably would be dead too because of the lag. But, well, that's okay. We'll revive at that spot. Yeah, I thought casting the smoke screen beforehand would have avoided that. I would have had enough time to get out of there, but apparently not. Okay, yep, I was right. It's over here. Let's see if I can find a safe spot. No, I don't see one. Maybe over here? Maybe over here, maybe. If I'm quick enough, maybe. Come on, baby. Oh, a little thingy. Oh, okay, well, I know where it is. And that's half the battle. So, I'll probably edit this out. Revive timer. I've got to be punished for dying so much, even though they make it fucking impossible. You know. I mean, it reaches a point where you nerf a game so much that you take all the fun out of it. And you force people, you know, to have to do cheesy stuff just to survive. And, like, you know, how fun is that? Not very fun, in my opinion. Get in here. Another freaking unique. Good God. Okay, well, alright, we're going to come at it from this angle, though. Yikes! Stray shot, I hope. Okay, good. So we're going to come at it from up top there. Okay, yeah. I got that. I just didn't... So you have to rearrange my skills here. These are not my damage skills. Tactical advantage I find very useful because getting out of tight spots, it kind of requires it. Okay, now we got to work our way down there. God, I hate those guys. One thing I don't want to do is I don't want to die because... See, and that's kind of lame. I don't know if those guys are limitless or what. Don't want to die because I'm going to start back at that waypoint. Alright, see, this is an extreme disadvantage. I can see a lot farther up here than I can down here. Plus, I have this frickin' thing in the way. This is poor design, and there's no excuse for that. They should know better. And the fact that I can't move the camera around makes it even more wonky. I mean, if you're gonna make a game into a freaking arcade shooter where one hit kills you, you know, then at least give me the option of moving the freaking camera around. like to take some of those Blizzard employees and slap them upside the head. I think, I mean, really, it's really telling when you look at the credits. You'll see like 100 people working on the graphics, and I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 people working on the story. You know, the story sucks ass. I mean, you know, you figure, how much do they pay these writers? I mean, they've got to be making at least what, $60K a year. And for $60K a year, you can hire a decent writer. The story sucks so bad. You can also hire somebody who knows what they're doing as far as designing, you know, a game that doesn't suck. It's not that this game sucks, it just has sucky aspects to it. I mean, it is kind of neat, some of the stuff, like seeing some of your skills, you know, is cool. Oh, that's a... oh, shit. That's a unique guy. That's why he's not dying. Alright, I don't even know if I'm hitting anything. So you gotta do this, and then you wait a little while. Has it dead? Has it died? And you go over here and you see. Has it died? No, it hasn't. Oh, I wasn't even... there he is. Oh, isn't that nice? And he leaves a present. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't have to kill all those bastards. Is that the unique guy? Tell me it's not. Okay, I don't think it was. Oh, God. I just saw a guy over here. I don't know how the melee classes do it. I mean, like, I took... my first class was a monk. And, boy, did I regret that. Once I got to Act 2 Inferno, it was, like, impossible. Gotta get up close and personal, and boy, do things kill you fast. Oh. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna start... oh, boy. Whew. Okay, hopefully no one followed me. Other things. Sometimes they follow you, sometimes they don't. I'm kind of waiting for my stuff to replenish over here. Discipline is very important. It's what lets me survive. So, let's see, where was that guy? Was that something? Nope. I'm seeing things. See, I'm freaking shell-shocked here. Starting to hallucinate. I see enemies where there aren't any. Okay, it was one of those centipede hands guys. There he is. You can outrange him. I think he's dead. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, like I said, this isn't my idea of a real game here, where you're forced into using cheap-ass tactics to survive. I don't have a problem with using exploits either. I mean, it's their fault. If I know any or if I find any, I'll use them. No problem. Oh, here he is. Thing about this game versus Diablo 2. Diablo 2, the final, the final acts of the final difficulty, it was hard, but it wasn't so hard. You could actually, if you were clever enough and you did it right, you could actually, do it with just, crappy gear. You could get to Hell, was it Act 5, and beat Hell Act 5 and Diablo 2 with crappy gear. You know, it might take you a while, and you know, you might have to be, you know, clever about it, and you know, but you could do it. That was the point, you know. If you had enough, I guess, skill, you know, yeah, if you had enough skill, you could do it. This is not it's not about skill, man. It's about items. That's all. You know, it's pretty one-dimensional that way. You don't have good enough items, you're not gonna make it. And even if you do, you gotta use cheesy shit like this. Okay, we're getting close enough where I think I can get this thing. It's down here, and this thing, I'm not sure how close are we? I think if I fire off a bunch of these homing arrows here, it might hit some enemies and they might all come after me, so I want to use my other skill here. Ah, shit! God. It just came out of the freaking blue there. Alright, nobody followed me, right? Okay, let's go. We're almost there. I can feel it. I can feel it! Oh god, you don't want to know how long it took me to get out of, like, the underground, I forgot what it was called, the first part of this act, where you have to go through the dungeon part. There's these damn frog-like guys that spit their tongues out at you. And every time I ran into a unique one of those, oh my god, it was hell. Oh, there he is. Oh, you little bastard. Whoa! Easy does it. Easy does it. Another thing, it's hard to tell what's going on the screen sometimes. See, if you're gonna make something like a freaking arcade shooter, like R-Type or something like that, or Afterburner, or, you know, Galaga, where one hit freaking kills you, then you need to make things a little more coherent on the screen. A lot of times when a bunch of skills are firing off, or I'm firing off my skills, I can't really see what's going on because my skill animations, you know, the lights and everything, they're covering up part of the screen where I can't see if, like, somebody's shooting an arrow at me or anything like that. So it's another big complaint I have with this thing. Okay, well, I don't think I was close enough. I'm gonna fire off, oh shit. I'm gonna fire off these things. I think I'm... Oh, maybe I'm right there, maybe. Thing goes away. There, we got it! Oh.
Then why am I still alive? Scores of your troops have perished by my hand. And now, you're next.
That's a good point. It's a good point. I just clicked my way through the freaking storyline because it's inane.
I could know brave words, Asmodan. Forward, friend.
Then we should fight together.
Alright. Now, this speaking of exploits, Tyrael is unkillable, and he actually does pretty good damage, so you can actually have him kill the enemies and kind of slowly make your way through this. So that's actually what I intend to do. A large part here. If we meet any nasty uniques, that is. Come on. Are we safe out? Yep, there's little spear guys. So a lot of people are actually, what they're actually doing is they're stacking up a bunch of magic find, and then letting Tyrael kill the unique bosses. So again, you know, it's not our fault. It's the stupid idiots that designed the stuff this way. They made it so hard where you had to use cheap-ass stuff like that to actually get anywhere. So I don't blame anybody for that, certainly. Okay. This is it. This is a good angle because I can see pretty far up here because of the 3D angle here. What's that little exclamation point? Oh my god. Ah, wrong button. Wrong button. I panic and I hit the wrong button. Didn't kill me this time, but it does a lot of times. Who is this? Oh, yeah. There's little quests along the way. Most of them aren't worth it. Right now, I just want to get to a damn waypoint or something so I don't have to go through this again. See, this is not so bad. It's when you hit the uniques that are just ridiculous. Some of them are literally unkillable. I mean, really, I don't care what kind of gear you have. I don't think you can kill them. Some of them are just that hard. Which is a bit stupid because they want you to kill those guys. Blizzard wants you to farm those guys for loot, and it makes some of them unkillable. Does that make any sense? No. Yeah, this guy's got like a shield on him or something. Alright, but we're getting somewhere. Isn't this cool? Isn't this fun? Isn't this rewarding? Oh, I saw that little invisible arrow there coming at me. Oh yeah, and they were actually saying in a letter where they were talking about the next patch, they were saying that they're going to increase repair costs quite a bit because they think it's too easy. It's too easy to just die your way through an act, and it's like, damn, man, I have to die my way through an act. There's no other way to do it. So I don't know what the hell their problem is. Smoking some good crap at Blizzard, I guess. Woo! Flawless Square Ruby. Okay, well, what is that? That's a shrine. A fortune shrine. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I think we're about halfway to the waypoint, I think. Ah! What the hell? See, that's why I go slowly, because that's another thing about this thing. Glass cannons, although they're pretty much the only way to play a ranged class like this, they're very hard to play, and it's like, because like you'll just be walking and like an enemy will come out of like nowhere. You know, just pop out of the woodwork. And I, for one, I mean, I think you should... Oh, I just kind of deserved that. I should have done something there, but... I think there should be, you know, an option to play, you know, tank characters and, you know, characters that are glass cannons and everything in between. But no, it's pretty much, well, you actually can play glass cannons, but they really make you suffer for it by, you know, bringing enemies that just pop out of nowhere. You know, so you're always, you know, you're always suffering from, you know, paranoia, constant paranoia here. Never know, you know, what rock is going to open up and something's going to come out of it here. Again, is this fun? I don't think so. I mean, a little of that would be okay, but to do it so much and you know, make things so deadly at the same time. What's going on? What's going on? Too much on the screen here. I hear something up. Yep, he's still there. God, I wish that thing wouldn't fly over there. It keeps creeping me out. Should be... Nope. We're almost there. Oh, God. I hit the button, but it wasn't fast enough. Oh, now my thingy's broken. Ah, yes. My thingy's broken, but I'm not using a lot of potions. You know why? It's because I get killed in one hit, so... But I don't use a lot of potions. I don't have to buy potions anymore. So I thought there was a waypoint up here, but it doesn't look like it. Things coming from. Also, I wish that another one of these skills here were viable. I'd like to use something else besides this hungering arrow, but it seems like having a long-range seeking missile is probably pretty much the only way to do this. It's a cool view, but, you know, graphics just don't make a game. I knew that I was going to have to dodge something right there. Probably going to nerf the Demon Hunter class at some point, too. So I'm getting it while the getting is good. I'm getting to Act 4 with a Demon Hunter while I still can. before they nerf this class to the point that it's totally gimped. Oh God, well that's a long-range fireball there. Flies through like 2 screens right there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I can feel it. When I get to the Siege Breaker, I'm probably going to have to go online and figure out, you know, the cheesiest way to kill him. Because I definitely don't want to do it the right way. A little arrow there. Running towards the arrow. I'm going towards the light. Going towards the light, but they keep coming. Yeah, this was a great idea. And you know, despite all this... Oh, God. Despite all their nerfing, despite all their crap, people still got to Act 4 Inferno pretty quick. I mean, like, within a week, dude. Using exploits, of course. You know. Shoot. Oh, no, they're... What are they, teleporting? Ah, they're teleporting. Get me. I'm stuck. Ah!
Still waiting.
My God, I just walked past that. Okay. 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 Oh, they're following me. Well, I tell you what the best thing to do here, probably. Just to die. And, well, I could let Tyrael. Tyrael's doing some pretty good damage. You see that? I don't think they're trapped enough, though. Yeah, they're off screen. I don't know what's going on. If they were in tighter space there, that probably would work. Okay, so I have to somehow get past those guys. I think we're going to go full kite here. Or at least we'll see how close that is to getting us there. I think we should be pretty close, like I said. So let's see here. Let's go and switch everything. Or nope, that doesn't need to be switched. That and that, and we'll go basically full kite mode and try to just run past everything. These guys are, I think. Nope, not there. They're up here.
Need more time.
Okay, well, let's see if we can kite the last bit of it. Okay, well, I don't know actually. How close am I to this? I remember the last leg here was really a pain in the ass. Oh, shit. Ran out of discipline. I didn't realize I was trapped like that. Look at how much health he has. He has 500,000. It'd take a while to kill him, but Tyrael can actually do it. I think he might not have as much damage in this act as he does in Act 4. I don't know. It seems to me like elite uniques would heal back more than 1,000 damage per second, so which is about how fast he can dish it out. Am I gonna kite? I don't know if I'm gonna kite. This is
I never thought I would be on this. To see it.
I do not know its history.
kiting that distance is probably not feasible.
They would be grieved to see its current state.
Some corny dialogue going on there. You'll hear a lot of that. I usually just turn the sound down. Between your stupid Templar and all the rest of the corny dialogue, it gets pretty unbearable. Let's see how can we kill these guys? I see him right there. If you can stay far enough off the screen, they usually won't attack you. Okay, that's not gonna work. What if I were to... well, I got him, but he came for me. Oh, shit. Oh, God, mortar. Oh, God, anything but that. See, if it wasn't mortar, I could pull that off. Why does it have to be mortar? Ah, why does it have to be teleport? Please don't come after me. Yes. Yes. No. Kill him, Tyrael. Kill him. I can't see what's going on here. Is he dying? Is he dying, or is this just... Oh, he's running. That's not gonna work. He's not killing him fast enough. I can kill him, though. As long as there's not 3 of them all stacked together, if you can get them one at a time, then they're not so bad. Alright. Yeah, we have done it. We gotta do that twice more. Is this fun? I keep asking that. Is this fun? Is this riveting? I just want to get, like, I just want to beat Act 4 Inferno, that's all. And I can put this game down, I think. Okay, well, we got 2 more. Where are they?
Soldiers could have made a stand here and held this bridge.
I guess they went away. Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, he didn't see me yet. I'm gonna see if I can snipe him over here. Sometimes you can... There are certain situations where I've just shot at one of them and they didn't move. Then, you know, there are other situations where I shot at them and they did move. So, let's just inch up here, see if I can... Again, I have no idea whether I'm hitting anything. Move up here just slightly, see if we can see him. Okay, well, there is something up there. Okay. There he is right there, but if I shoot at him right here, he's probably going to come after me. So I'm going to inch back a little bit, shoot in this direction. Oh, he starts coming after me. Ah, well. Bummer. Oh boy, that was bad aim. Hey, what, he healed? Either he healed or I barely hit him. Ah, yeah, you bastard. That is such a cheap-ass move. And then they give them these really cheap-ass abilities like Mortar. I mean, he just throws it up in the air. You can't really even see it. And all of a sudden you die. Mortar and Teleporter. Okay, well, am I hitting him? So he ran away? He did run away. This is basically the only way to kill these kind of guys. Unless you can get lucky and catch him around the corner. Oh, wow, there's that teleporter. Not much you can do about something like that. Let's see if I want to get him before he... So he doesn't, okay.
Need more time.
That's 2. Whew. The last one better drop me something. I did get one good drop here, going through the lower levels there.
It is a wonder to behold.
There's the last guy. Jeez. Oh yeah, just move in front of me, dude. Come on. What the hell was that? Oh. That was freaking lame. And he's got Jailer too, so he holds you in place while he throws his mortars right on you. Well, he did drop something. Let's see if that something was worth anything. Probably not. No. It's a thought that counts. Was that fun? I don't know. But at least we get a little farther here. See, it goes slow until you hit a spot like that, and then it goes really slow. There's... I don't know what the hell that is. Like a mutant pig or something. Purple mutant pig. A lot of people didn't like the fact that they changed the graphics from, you know, the style that Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 had. It was kind of a gritty, realistic style. I could kind of sympathize with that. This looks too much like World of Warcraft, and you know, which has kind of goofy, cartoon-like graphics. Not really my thing either. I saw that.
I'm still waiting.
Oh.